The rooftop restaurant glittered against the night skyline, glass walls reflecting the city lights below. Chandeliers swayed gently in the breeze, and every table was filled with laughter, clinking glasses, and the low hum of jazz. At the far corner sat Adrian Cross, the 32-year-old tech CEO everyone admired but no one really knew. His black suit was crisp, his silver watch gleaming, the look of a man who had everything. Yet his eyes, cold and calculating, carried the weight of solitude. Across the table sat two foreign investors, eager smiles hiding sharper intentions. Their laughter was forced, their eyes flicking between the wine bottle and Adrian's untouched glass. He leaned back, unreadable. "So you're offering 30% equity for a partnership?" The taller investor nodded. "A fair trade, Mr. Cross, drink to that." Adrian glanced at the bottle. It had been opened by the staff moments ago. The waitress who brought it, young, maybe mid-20s with brown hair tied neatly, had seemed nervous. Her name tag read Maya. She'd trembled slightly when she poured his wine. Her hands were too steady for clumsiness, but her eyes, they darted toward the investors with quiet fear. He noticed. When she returned to set down a dish, her hand brushed the corner of his napkin. Just for a second, something folded beneath it. He waited until she walked away, then discreetly unfolded it under the table. The handwriting was rushed, uneven. "Don't drink it. Leave now." For a man who built his empire on reading people, it took him only a heartbeat to believe her. Adrian's gaze flicked to his glass, fine red wine swirling slowly. He noticed a faint shimmer along the rim, something oily, unnatural. His jaw tightened. He looked at the investors, laughing, taking long sips from their own glasses. His mind raced. The security team was downstairs. He couldn't make a scene yet. "Excuse me," he said smoothly, pushing back his chair. "I'll take a quick call." Of course, one investor said, already refilling his own glass. Adrian strode toward the staff corridor, ignoring the curious stares. As soon as he turned the corner, he spotted Maya near the back door, breathing fast, wringing her hands. When she saw him, she flinched. "You read it?" He held up the note. "What's in the drink?" I don't know exactly," she whispered. "I saw one of them when you weren't looking." He twisted his ring and something clear dropped into your glass. "I used to work in a hospital, I know that look. I couldn't just do nothing." Her voice broke. "Please don't tell anyone I warned you. They'll fire me. Or worse." Before he could answer, a scream came from the dining hall. They both turned, chaos. One of the investors was on the floor, convulsing, his glass shattered beside him. Guests shouted, waiters rushed. Someone called for an ambulance. Adrian's body went cold. Maya stepped back, terrified. "Oh my God. I didn't..." Adrian reached for her hand, gripping it tightly. "You didn't do anything wrong. You saved my life." Their eyes met for the first time, his steady, hers trembling. And for a moment, the noise of the world fell away. The next morning, gray clouds hung over the city like bruises. News anchors spoke his name nonstop. CEO Adrian Cross survives attempted poisoning at high-end restaurant. Inside a small corner cafe away from cameras and chaos, Maya sat alone holding a chipped mug of tea. Her hair was loose now, her uniform gone. She looked like any other tired young woman, except for the fear that hadn't left her eyes. When the doorbell jingled, she looked up and then froze. Adrian stood there in a dark coat, rain still dripping from his shoulders. In his hand were 2 coffees. He walked up quietly, setting one in front of her. "Vanilla latte," he said softly. "I asked the officer last night what you ordered." She blinked, stunned. "You remembered?" He smiled faintly. "You saved me. I remember everything." She shook her head. "I just did what anyone would have done." "No," he said gently. "Most people would have looked away." For a while they sat in silence, the hum of rain against the window filling the air. He studied her, the calloused hands, the faded bruise on her wrist, the way she held herself small, like she wasn't used to being seen. "You said you worked in a hospital," he said finally. "Why wait tables now?" "My mom's sick," she murmured. "Chemo's expensive. The hospital job didn't pay enough. I needed something that gave me tips." Adrian's expression softened. "You risked your job to warn me even when you couldn't afford to lose it." Her lips trembled. I couldn't let someone die, sir. He exhaled slowly, then reached into his coat pocket and handed her a white envelope. What's this? She asked, hesitant. An offer, he said. A position at my company. Executive safety assistant, full salary, full benefits, and medical coverage for your mother. She stared at him, wide-eyed. I don't deserve that, he met her gaze. You deserve more than what life's given you, Maya. Her eyes welled. Why are you doing this? Because, he said quietly. People like you remind people like me what's still good in the world. Maya tried to speak, but tears fell first. Adrian reached out, not like a CEO, but like a man who hadn't been touched by kindness in years, and placed his hand gently over hers. Take the job, he said, and maybe have coffee with me again sometime, not as a waitress. She gave a watery laugh. You mean, as a friend? He smiled. Maybe more than that one day. And as the rain outside began to lighten, two strangers sat side by side, one who'd nearly lost his life, and one who'd found a reason to believe in hers again.